Donald Trump is apparently endorsing Jake Paul to run for political office this year or next year. I don't know, right, guys? But we're going to play the video. But before we do, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, tick the little bell for notifications. But I'll give you my views on it, but just check out this video.
Running for political office. Okay. And he walked out with a broken jaw. Anyway, this was not the greatest fight. But you know what it showed? Lots of courage. Come here, Jake. Say a few words. These are your people.
Yeah, what Mr. Trump has taught me is courage. You know, we never back down from a fight, even if they're much bigger than you, much bigger than you. And I feel all the local Kentuckians feel the same way. You guys have that fight. You guys have that swag. There's a lot of young kids in here. The future of America. I grew up just a few hours away from here, and my dad taught me to fight. And all of our voices matter in America. And I'm never afraid to speak the truth, and I know you guys aren't. We are here representing the United States, and it's just a blessing. Thank you, Mr. Trump. We need more factories like this thriving all over the country, and I know he's going to be the one to bring that here to us. I know God is with us. I know he wants us on the right side of history, and everyone here has to do their part, and God's got us. Trump's got us. God bless. Love you, Kentucky.
No, he's a great guy. He's a courageous guy and a talented guy. He's a hell of a fighter, too, by the way. And I just want to say, I'm going to make a prediction that you will be, in the not-too-distant future, running for political office, okay? And you have my complete and total endorsement, okay? No, that's what we want. He's an incredible guy. A lot of courage and smarts.
Want to do 4 and 6?
Now, obviously, there's going to be people that look at that and think Donald Trump's lost his mind, right? But I don't know. He could be joking, or he could be telling the truth, right? He could be telling the truth because, you know, ultimately, Donald Trump, he's interested in, like, the reason why he has done so well in his presidency with the economy and so on, right, is because he's a businessman. He's a billionaire before he ever got into politics, right? So people look at that and they think, do you know what? This is what the country needs. And Donald Trump, obviously, is a capitalist. He's going to want people, strong business-minded people running for office. Now, whether someone like Jake Paul, like obviously Jake Paul is a very good businessman. A very good businessman. Some will say he's a YouTuber. Some frown upon him in the boxing arena, right? But he basically, the boxing thing is a business for him. He's made hundreds of millions of dollars. Correct me if I'm mistaken, right? But he's made a lot of money just through the whole boxing thing, making that transition from YouTube into boxing. And Donald Trump will look at things like that and he'll look at it and he'll think, you know what? First of all, Jake Paul has an audience. He has reach. He has a younger generation, people that follow him, people that look up to him. So there's one side of it where people say Donald Trump's using it for publicity. But then there's the other side as well, which I look at and I think, you know what? He's actually a good businessman, Jake Paul. And Donald Trump is looking at it in a way where he wants businessmen in political office in America. That's how he wants to make America great again. Do you know what I mean? Now, many people were talking about the video, Jake Paul, you know, apparently in the video, he's sweating, his armpits are sweating. Let's see if I can get an image of that, right? But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Jake Paul did that on purpose as well. Let's get that up actually. Right, so Jake Paul was sweating buckets. If you go back and watch the video, under his armpits, like some people are saying he's sweating through 5 layers of clothes. I don't know if it's 5 layers. He's got a shirt on, he's got a jacket on, he's got a waistcoat on, but you know, his armpits, both of them, drenched with water. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if Jake Paul did that on purpose because he's a marketing genius, right? He probably drenched his armpits himself and knew that a lot more people would go and watch it just because of that. Right? Just think the amount of people that have gone and clicked on the video and watched the video just for the simple fact that it's been going viral that his armpits were trending, his armpits were sweating, right? So let me know what you think in the comments. Did he do it on purpose? Did he douse his armpits in water? Because it looks like a lot. I've never seen a man sweat like that for a suit. And Jake Paul, if it is a wardrobe malfunction and he genuinely was that nervous, right? that he's sweating through the suit like that. He might want to wear a darker suit next time. Let's just say that, right? But yeah, I won't be surprised if he done that on purpose. You've got other clips going viral. I don't even know if I can play this with the sound, right? But there's other clips of like Jake Paul and Donald Trump dancing and shit. I'm going to turn the volume off so that we don't get a copyright strike on this, guys. But yeah, have a look at that. So, you know, Donald Trump's got his meme dance, like his famous dance. He's doing that with Jake Paul. All right, guys. Obviously, I'm not going to play the sound just because of the simple fact that, you know, we could get a copyright strike, right? But, you know, what do you think? I'm curious. Is Donald Trump being serious? Does he really think that Jake Paul is good enough to run for political office? Or is he joking? Again, did Jake Paul make it go more viral by purposely wetting his armpits and getting people talking about it? I wouldn't be surprised if he did. And yeah, I don't know. I did a video not too long ago about America when Donald Trump was doing the whole stuff with Nicki Minaj. I talked about Kamala Harris as well, her Beyonce, her Megan Thee Stallion, all of that sort of stuff. It just seems like the United States is turning into... There's a film called Idiocracy. Go and check out that video. It's somewhere on the channel, right? I think I called it Idiocracy or something like that. But yeah, I think that film Idiocracy, the way it makes America look in the past, right? It seems like that's what America looks like right now. You know, it was a prediction of what America is going to look like in... I think the film was made in... When was it made? 2010. No, ages ago, right? But yeah, America's going mad. People are going mad about this. They're saying, like, is Donald Trump lost his mind? Is America just going underwater? Like, what's happening in America? There's going to be lots of people with lots of views. But again, I'll just say it. Like, Jake Paul is a good businessman. Donald Trump's a good businessman. Jake Paul's a young guy. He's made millions or hundreds of millions of dollars. His fight with Anthony Joshua, he got paid like... Well, Anthony Joshua himself got paid like $90-something million, right? So himself. He's from the UK. $90-something million, right? Jake Paul would have made more than that. He would have made more than that because it's his company. It was his promotion. Well, I guess it was a joint promotion. I would assume it was a joint promotion because I know Anthony Joshua's got some things going on. But Jake Paul would have probably made a lot more money. He was hosted in America. It's an American audience and all that sort of stuff. Jake Paul's got a huge fan base. He's got 20+ million followers on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, everywhere, social media. He's huge, right? And his brother, right? His brother fought Floyd Mayweather. Do you know what I mean? Jake Paul, the last person he fought was Anthony Joshua. Before that, it was Mike Tyson. Before that, he's doing bits out there in America, right? So, as a businessman, he's making a lot of money from the boxing promotion. He's got his own deodorant. He's got a bunch of things going on, right? And yeah, I think that Donald Trump sees that and he's giving Jake his flowers for that. Do you know what I mean? Again, he made that prediction that says, oh, I'm predicting that you will be running for political office. Is he hinting at that actually happening, or is it just a joke? Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. That's all I've got for you in this video. Hit the little bell for notifications. Like the video. That will really help to push this content out further, guys. And I'll see you next time.